Hello. I heard the sound of foot. Morning. But should you...
A fully equipped alchemy workshop? And arranged in a rather reasonable manner as well. Even if an experiment goes, explosively wrong in here, the specimen stored in the storage cabinet shouldn't be damaged. Huh? When did you get here? I mean, I've been itching to conduct this experiment. Is it okay if I go ahead and do it?
Oh, when did you... I was completely... Morning, cute. I'm sure you're keeping up, but if you find yourself...
This is a nice workshop. Looks like I will be able to continue my research here as well. I believe that you must have acquired some sort of secret art that allows you to copy things from the real world. Is this not so? If you don't mind, I'd like to conduct some further research with you. Perhaps it may be of some help to you.
Oh, a place suited for quiet research, I see. Not only are reference materials readily available, but you can initiate experiments at any time as well. This is truly a mage's ideal workshop. You really are a cutie after my own heart.
Let me quickly inspect the ingredients in the kitchen. After all, you will most certainly need wisdom to turn limited ingredients into a dish that can keep you full for an entire day. Oh, yes, thank you for preparing these. If you're not averse, you're welcome to try some as well.
A kitchen? How intriguing. You know, I used to cook quite often. Let me show you a thing or two. The arts of cooking and war aren't so different. Tasting your opponent's dishes is also a form of battle. I wonder, dare you accept my challenge?
The kitchen here is furnished just like Wangshu Inn's. Looking at the ingredients here, could you recreate that dish I'm familiar with? I assume you know the one. Just an idle thought. I'm not expecting anything.
It's been a while. I've grown quite a bit stronger. You ready for some sparring? Kidding. You're here because there's something you want to say, right? Of course, I'm more than willing. In Snezhnaya, there's a kind of liquor called firewater. If a friend will join you outside in the bitter cold to drink firewater and chat together, you know they're the kind of person you want with you on the battlefield. I would join you for just such a conversation. And in the heat of battle, I know that you'd have my back. Ha! You lack conviction in your own abilities. If you joined me on my path to world domination, we would be unstoppable. What do you say? Do you accept my proposal? It's been a while. I've grown quite... When can you spare a few weeks? I want to take you to see the scenery of my homeland. To gaze upon the endless snowy sky. To stand on frozen lakes that won't shatter, no matter how hard you tread. Some people even carve gigantic ice sculptures there. If you like snowball fights, I'll pair with you and we can face off against my siblings. Oh, and I almost forgot. I can also make authentic borscht for you with specialty ingredients from my hometown. And, of course, we have to go ice fishing. The fish are much larger than the ones you find in ponds. All right, it's settled then. Seems like I'll have to give my family a heads up. I can see it now. The beaming smiles on their faces as they gather around and read the letter.
It's you. Did something happen? If you have free time, we can go to Liyue Harbor together. If not, never mind. All right. I have no intention of getting close to the lives of mortals. But I know that you often enter and leave the city, walking amidst the crowd. The stories of these times, or their joys. If I don't experience such things myself, it'll be hard to understand your thoughts. Yes, to understand you. I had a feeling that it would be difficult, but after having such thoughts, I can't simply sit back and do nothing. I will control myself while I am in the city. I'll try to speak as little as possible. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Huh? Looking for me at this hour of the day? This falls outside of my predictions. Is something the matter? All right, I'm in good spirits. Is there anything you wish to know? Oh, how studious of you. I am indisputably an erudite scholar, for my learning encompasses the stars above and earth below. But it would consume a considerable amount of time to explain the tenets of astrology. For now, some practical advice will do. Well, of course. For instance, ingredients approaching their expiration date can be used to create very cost-effective meals as long as you thoroughly cook them with the appropriate cooking methods. Many stores have monthly sales. Find an opportune time to stock up on grains and dried foods. As staple foods, they will keep you feeling full for a long time. Also, processing your own meat products is much cheaper than buying them ready-made. How impolite of you to generalize it as such. These techniques are all a crucial element of living a disciplined life. They are the result of refinement of the objective laws of the world. So, I'll be stricter with you. You need to be more disciplined if you are to understand this world's truths. Huh? I want to reserve some of your spare time. Let's go on a vacation together. Maybe on an uninhabited island or in a quiet rainforest. Just somewhere we can put work aside and relax for a bit. Is that so? Hey, you don't just think of me as some research-obsessed maniac with a one-track mind, do you? Everything I do is to comprehend the truths of the world. Even a vacation is a way to meet this end.
I started preparing for this a long time ago. Saving money can be difficult, so I specially prepared a savings jar. Every time I received a payment, I put aside some of it. During this time, I also resisted buying hardcover copies of research manuscripts. Eventually, I had saved up enough. Huh? What do you mean by that? Thanks for being considerate, but this is something I want to do, so it really is fine. Okay, I'll await your word.
Chefs can't be picky about location. No matter what kitchen appliances there are, I'll be back to cooking like I normally do after a few practice rounds. Of course, you can't skimp on ingredients. Only the freshest will do. There isn't too much stocked here. I'll whip up some food for us, so could you go and help me buy some ingredients?
Kitchen ingredients. Confusing. In the forest, we don't use. I want to learn. Other than hash browns, can you teach me? After making, give to you and Lupico to eat.
Hello! I was just coming up with a new dish. Don't worry, nothing too strange. Absolutely. Service isn't for a while yet, so there's nothing on the stove. Yup, gastronomy just makes me happy. The best part is seeing smiles on my customers' faces. Those are the real fruits of my labor. Oh, and it's really nothing to do with rare ingredients, secret recipes, or anything like that. I just use my own methods and try to bring out the best in every ingredient. Certainly seems to satisfy my customers. Still, it can be difficult at times. That does happen, but I wasn't talking so much about the food as... Well, sometimes customers get to talking to each other and they chat for so long that their food starts to get cold. I know I shouldn't really interrupt them, but reheating the food just ruins the flavor. It is! I knew you'd get it! I feel a lot better after talking to you about it, though. Hello! I was just coming... I want to go adventuring with you! Taste testing is all part of the adventure! I want to go adventuring with you into the unknown, collect strange new ingredients from all over Teyvat, and invent new recipes for you to sample. Oh, the more I consider it, the more I think nothing could ever make me happier. You okay? You seem very quiet. You don't like the idea? I won't add any strange seasonings, promise. What I mean is, I'll definitely get your opinion before acting on any eureka moments. Also, I won't slow you down when we're out in the wilderness. And if I encounter any serious enemies, I promise I won't cause any trouble. First sign of danger, I'll run as fast as I can. Phew. You scared the heck out of me. Awesome. Anyway, I'll make sure to keep working on my cooking and any other skills that might come in handy. Anything to put a smile on your face.
Hello. Looking for me? I like. The smell here is your smell. Good smell. Smell of safety. Adjusting? Adjusting. Here, with you, I am happy. Hello. Looking... Sorry, not good at chat. Talking is hard. Hard to find right words. Good. You are strong. Okay, I try to speak more. I like grass more than floor. Floor is big, but hard. Grass is bigger, but it smells good. Oh, and it smells good. I like your cooked meat better than raw meat. Raw meat sometimes makes my stomach hurt. Your cooked meat smells good and tastes good. I want to eat more of your cooked meat. My words, are they all right? Hello, looking... I want to guard for you. No, you are strong. Don't need to guard. I guard home for you. This place, your home. I come here only a guest. But you are my Lupical, so here is also my home. I want to guard home. Okay, what you like, I like too. Then I guard you. No matter where you go, if there is danger, I will come quickly and protect you.
The distance between the bed and the kotatsu is exactly right. And the placement of the wardrobe is eminently sensible. I like this bedroom very much. My bedroom is my quiet space. Once I close the door, no one can disturb me. With the exception of you, of course. Seems like this would make a good safe house. You know, somewhere where it's safe to snooze away undetected. I really like it here. Thanks. Oh, you have returned. I've just wrapped up the administrative affairs for today. Perhaps we can afford a moment to relax together? I felt a little like a fish out of water when I first arrived. I mean, after years of studying the art of war, I can't help but consider all the strategic points upon arriving in a new place like this. Where would the enemy troops set up camp? From which direction could they mount an assault? And what strategies should we implement to counter these factors? We need a barricade here, another sentry tower there. I began to instinctively consider all these things when I first arrived here. Yes. I eventually realized that I was overthinking things. After residing here for a while, I've grown more accustomed to the scenery and my mind has gradually come to be at peace. If you ask me, I would say this is almost an ideal place. I can easily separate myself from the outside world and enjoy some time to myself. Oh, but could I rent a room to use as a command post?
I need a place to lay out my maps and battle scenarios. Splendid! I would certainly like to stay here for some time. I can just lay on my bed and enjoy my strategy books, far from the pressures of social interaction. I'll finally have all the energy I need every day. Just thinking about it makes me happy. Perhaps if I'm all alone. But you'll still be here, correct? Oh, you have returned. I've just wrapped up. Sure. What would you like to talk about? More about me? I don't mind. I only worry that you may find the topic a little boring. I remember I used to always stay home all by myself when I was little. I didn't really have any friends. In fact, I seldom spoke to anyone. When I found myself bored with little to do, I would skim through the various books we had lying around the house. Among the piles of texts on governmental affairs and diplomacy, there were a few books on the art of war. They were like gems to me. I remember thinking at the time that it would be perfect to work as an advisor someday. Whenever Her Excellency would come to me for advice, I could put on a show and mysteriously hand her a directive. Then, I could just snuggle right back up in my blanket and continue sleeping, with no fear of anyone disrupting me. I suppose I never expected that someone like me, who was used to staying home, would be promoted to such a position. I clearly remember that on my first day as priestess, I had well over 100 people come pay their respects to me. I did my best to carefully record each of their names, but after about 20 people or so, I had already lost track. Eventually, I would feign that I was busy handling administrative affairs while using the papers to make a rough sketch of them with their name noted to the side for memorization later. This is why I am so happy whenever I see you making progress. Perhaps one day, you'll be even more suited than myself to appear before people, and even better prepared to carry their hopes forward. When that day comes, I can serve as your advisor. Wouldn't that be nice? Hi. Morning?
Wow! The layout and style here really are something. All that's missing is some special lighting. But the room really has a certain intrigue to it. Imagine. Poof! The lights go out. Bang, bang, bang! A knock at the door. Suddenly the wardrobe starts creaking. Then you hear a faint, raspy voice coming from beneath the bed. It'd be a great setting for a murder mystery party, don't you think? Well, hello there, my dear partner. How have you been? Remember, if you ever find yourself caught up in some strange case, just notify me immediately. Morning.
Having a dojo in one's home is akin to placing one's sword on the table. It is a reminder to never be negligent.
One of the fundamental principles of the Kamisato art of Tachijutsu is to constantly sharpen your mind as you would a blade. Since we're both here, would you like to train together?
Hello. One moment, please. If I had known you'd pay me a visit, I would have spent more time getting ready.
You've no need to worry. The sights here are nothing like what I've seen at home. There are new wonders to be found with each step. But there's also an added layer of significance to it, because this place belongs to you.
Oh, that would be too unseemly. However, I appreciate your kindness.
That's very considerate of you. However, you don't have to go above and beyond for me. Please let me know if you ever need my assistance. I hope I can be of some help to you, too.
Hello, one moment.
If I had known you'd... I'd be delighted. What would you like to talk about? Talking about the beauty of nature, it is important to mention that the people of Inazuma believe that everything has its own spiritual essence. Even though we might be familiar with the way nature looks on the surface, each type of scenery evokes a different kind of feeling. At least, that's a romantic way of approaching this topic. Camellia petals fall to the ground, scattered among the raindrops of yesterday. Just reading it makes me sentimental. This must be what people call the power of art. How rude of me to talk about my own interests all the time, even though I initially wanted to take this opportunity to learn more about you. Would you mind if I took up a bit more of your time? Tell me about the things you like. Is that all right?
Hello, one moment.
If I had known you'd pay... Would you like to exchange views on the art of tea making? In other words, do you want to try my homemade matcha? I have read in a book before that Mondstadt and Liyue each have their own unique tea cultures. But when it comes to the intricacies of tea making, the people of Inazuma also have their insights. I'd like you to try some authentic Inazuma matcha and tell me what you think. Perhaps your feedback will also deepen my understanding of the tea ceremony. Really? Please excuse my lack of manners. It is because I'm excited. Being able to enjoy tea with my closest confidant. It feels like I'm in a dream. Can I hold your hand?
This realm is... If you ever This realm is... If you ever... Wow! You kept this a secret, didn't you? There are all kinds of texts here. Oh, even my favorite periodicals. Does this mean you read them too? Oh, I'd love to hear what you think about them. Oh, you have I've just wrapped... Good night. It'll be my turn to make breakfast tomorrow. You'll be able... I'll be sure to wake... Wow, there are more books here than I expected. And a wide range of genres, too. Huh? Wow, you even have reference books. Just from flipping through, they look pretty interesting.
You know, I feel right at home here. Actually, I think I might settle in for the long haul if it's all right with you. What are you up to? For once, I have the day off. I'm gonna make the most of it. Alright, go get— I took an editing, don't be like me.
Time to go.
A tranquil tea house with finely crafted ornamentation and the scent of tea lingering in the air. The atmosphere here is truly delightful. When you can spare the time, why not join me to discuss our favorite poetry over tea? Hello there. There was a familiar scent upon the wind. I guessed that you would come. Good night. Tonight's wind is...
Nice tea house you've got here. I can see you put a lot of thought into the furniture and teaware. Personally, I think a few pets would complete the atmosphere. What do you say? Oh, and don't worry, you can leave them to me to take care of. Oh hey, you're back. So, how goes the journey? Give me all the details. Night. See you tomorrow.
This realm is... Hello. If you have any I think it's beautiful here. It must have been quite an undertaking to decorate such a large space. Thank you for all your efforts. In my spare time, I particularly enjoy taking strolls outside. It's so quiet and peaceful. Even at midday, it's perfectly safe to take a nap. Agreed. So I really do like it here. Anyway, thanks so much once again. Hello. If you have any Sure, but I may not be able to offer any practical advice if our topic of discussion is not work-related. Oh, all right. You know, I used to agonize a lot over whether to try and integrate into human society. When our workload is light, my coworkers sometimes organize social events. But my strict vegetarian diet is completely different from everyone else's. And I don't really share their interest in shopping or lively forms of entertainment. Sometimes they can be quite critical. People say that my whole mindset is just fundamentally different from an ordinary person's. But what can I do? It's hard to change your habits when they've been that way for thousands of years. Then it would only be proper for me to offer you something in return. Shall I take you out? For a meal? In a restaurant? Okay. Duly noted. Hello. If you have any I thought maybe we could plant some flowers together. Or some other plants, like vegetables. Yes, indeed. You could say it's my greatest hobby, aside from work. Though in the past, I've been reluctant to grow vegetables. I always worried that I wouldn't be able to control my appetite and I'd end up eating them all in one sitting. But I'm sure that if I grow them together with you, I'll definitely be able to control myself. No, you don't understand. I put on weight very easily, and if my appearance changed, then perhaps... I mean, the way people see me, well, the way you see me. Great! And, you'll help me plant them too, right? First rule of gardening, grow together, eat together. Anyway, I'll go, fetch some seeds. I'll make sure they're the very best.
Hello. Looks like you're pretty free today. If you're asking from the perspective of comfort, I like it very much. But in my professional opinion, I think there's a lot of potential here that's not really being fully utilized. I mean, for starters, you don't even have to worry about mitigating natural disasters, or any other external risk factors for that matter. So that makes your land use planning process a whole lot simpler. The main consideration for you is how to make the best use of the available space. Beyond that, you really want to think about the proportional allocation of resources. Don't mind me. I slipped back into work mode. Do whatever you like. It's your home, after all. You should be the one to shape it.
Let the wind lead. It is very comfortable here. The air is fresh and the environment is restful. It is also very quiet. I think I will be able to concentrate and get a lot of work done here. Thank you. I'll be sure to keep your suggestion firmly in mind.
Time to go.
Hello. Morning. I always love to take a stroll around the night market after a performance. This street has a striking resemblance to those back in Liyue. It really feels just like being there. Let's take a stroll around here tonight then. What do you say?
Time to go.
Hello. Morning.
Hello. Morning.
Let the wind lead. Good morning. I wish you a success. If there is anything...
Hello. If you have any out... Where are you off to today? Whether it's an ad hoc... Oh!
Time to go.
Would you look at that? The name of this room is the Feiyun Study Room. Its name contains the word Yun, just like my own name. It looks like I have a special connection with this room. I'm kidding, of course. It is most definitely to my liking, though. Furnished with all the supplies one could possibly hope for in a study. I am truly grateful. You've arrived. I couldn't help but notice how busy you are these days. If you could manage to find the time to sit and enjoy an opera together, or share a pot of tea, taking a moment to slow down and enjoy the finer things in life is always beneficial to your body and soul. Yes, you needn't worry. Everything here seems to be in good order, not to mention the delightful scenery. I think I will have no issue residing in such a pleasant place. I have a habit of going to an open space every morning to rehearse my voice. It can be difficult to find a suitable place where my singing won't disturb anyone in Liyue Harbor, but here, that is not a problem at all. How kind. I do appreciate your courtesy. However, in my practice routine, I tend to go over my whole repertoire, both singing and reciting. I may suddenly be acting dreadfully mournful one moment, and then practicing a hysterical laugh the next. I fear such a kaleidoscope of outright emotion may scare you. I would much rather prefer to offer you a complete and fully prepared opera instead. Great. Thank you for your kind understanding.
As I thought, you've carefully observed the streets of Liyue. Your understanding of the layout of stores and vendors is most detailed. Would you be interested in discussing plans to improve Chuhurak with me?
Time to go.
Getting a good rest is indeed key to being productive in one's work. This bedroom has everything, except for one item. I'll find some time to accompany you to shop for a clock, lest you oversleep and miss something important.
Time to go.
That smell. The fragrance of true Liyue cuisine. You must have put a lot of effort into finding these blueprints for Rain Calmer, yes? Your liking for Leoat also signifies your approval of my work. Thank you.
Time to go.
A big bed and a soft pillow, appropriate lighting, and even a miniature tree for embellishment. One can certainly rest well in a room like this. I will try to finish all of my work before the sun comes up, and then have a good sleep.
Whenever I go for a stroll around Mondstadt and see the citizens happy and free, I feel deeply inspired. The knights perform our duty precisely so that the city's residents may live in peace. The atmosphere in this park is excellent. Thank you.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
I never thought that such a perfect study could exist outside the Knights of Favonius headquarters. I would certainly feel at ease here, whether it be while reading or working. Thank you, Honorary Knight. I am very satisfied. Let the wind lead. Good morning. I wish you a success. If there is anything...
This realm is... If you ever have...
Time to go.
This realm is... If you ever have... This realm is... If you ever have... This realm is... If you ever have... This realm is truly... This realm is... If you ever have... This realm is... If you ever have it... This realm is... If you ever have it... This realm is... If you ever This realm is... If you ever have it... This realm is... If you ever have it...